So, yeah, to continue with actually, I mean, what I'm trying to tell you is that I was making a lot of researches, in terms of how I can get my kids into medicine actually. So, to be very honest with you, they were not performing so well in the NEET exam that I could make it in the initial days itself with the marks that they were getting. So, obviously, as a parent, as a keen parent, I have been trying for the other alternatives. How can I get them into the medicine? Right. So, one of my family friends who were there, whose daughter was already there in ISM, they were luckily, our family friends, and they already got their entrance into ISM basically, and she completed her MBBS. So through her name is Maunika Reddy, and through her we could get the contact of ISM, and after we got the introduction with Nageswara Garu, he further introduced us into both the stalwarts, beautiful ma'am and Pavan sir actually. So వీళ్ళతో పరిచయం అయిన తర్వాత then I didn't look for anything actually. They gave me so much of confidence that my kids can go there, and because for both of them, that's the first time they were getting away from home, basically. So I fully trusted them, and then I sent both of them to Kyrgyz, basically Issyk. And then they both are doing very well in the sense, let me tell you, there is a catch here. They both are doing very well in terms of their education, because that is the very important aspect that we all look for, right? So ee roju kuda nenu podduna call cheste vallu anna మాట ఒకటే, నాన్న ఇక్కడ చదువుకునే వాళ్ళకి చదువుకున్నంత, right? So that really made me so satisfied, and I was eager to repeat this word in front of all of you, so that you can be you can be rest assured about my kids' future, right? So so that's the starting, and my apologies that I haven't introduced myself. My name is Dr. Uma Maheshwar Rao. I have did my post graduation in homeopathic system of medicine, and I have worked for almost 4 years as a duty medical officer in almost all the renowned corporate hospitals in Vijayawada. May it be Nagarjuna, may it be Andhra, may it be Usha Cardiac, may it be, Harini, Dr. Thirumal Rao Garu, and later Dr. Amanna Garu and Dr. Ramanamurthy Garu. So I was well known face for all those people, and in the year 2007 I have stepped into clinical research. So clinical research, most of you must be knowing that before the paracetamol comes into the market, it has to go through a series of provings and safety measures actually, right? So I have been into that field, and in that clinical research I have been into a particular field called medical writing, where the people like people from pharmacy background, they come and join, and they prepare the reports based on the data that was generated through the clinical research, and they send it across to the regulatory authorities, so that the regulatory authorities review that document and have a decision that whether the drug can be come into the market, or come into the use of the common people or not, right? So for the past 15 years I have been into that industry, and now from tomorrow onwards I have changed my job. I am joining into GSK as an associate director for medical writing. So in these years, actually I have been learning only one thing, that there is huge amount of money that is spent on the drug development basically, but the end result is coming to be very less, very few drugs, right? So the message to the doctors is that we need to be very cognizant in making our patients use the right kind of medicines, right? You all know very well that even the drugs like Nimesulide and all the other drugs, they are still available in the market, within India market basically, right? So let's be very cognizant, and let's be very humane in making our people, our India people, use the correct medicines, right medicines, minimum medicines, so that they can be living longer. Okay. With that said, once again I want to reiterate one thing, that I ever be thankful to ISM, because you made my dream come true in making both of my kids coming out to be a doctors, right? So, and I'm all the more excited that they are no more going to be writing MCA, but they are going to be writing the next one. By the time they come into India, right? Thank you so much, and I always be counting on you, Ramarao Garu. Thank you so much for setting up this ISM altogether. That's why you have given the opportunity to both of them to give us this opportunity, right? That's all from my side. Thank you so much. Any questions? This is a habit for me. So any questions you have for me, please feel free. Glad to see the beard doctors, in front of us. No, you are looking very nice, seriously, right? So thanks so much for giving us the confidence that my kids also, I can see them in your seats in the coming 4 years, right? Thank you very, very much.